Well, today I believe that the customers are looking for new technologies, and new technologies are following the mega trends which are related to carbon neutrality. Second is on connectivity and digital technologies. Third is on the shared and connected space. Fourth is on the safety, and fifth is on the comfort and convenience. These are technologies which are increasingly being asked by customers, and it's important for automakers to be able to integrate some of these requirements into the vehicle. And or some of these technologies obviously are expensive to start with. So it's important that how do we make them affordable for the Indian consumer? I think that's one of the biggest challenges, I believe, for the Indian auto industry. Well, that's a very big topic, and that's a very challenging topic. But I believe that there's a huge opportunity, and I also believe that every year we churn out some thousands of engineers from the universities. Out of them, about 20-30% are employable, and many of them are not. I think it's important that we need to scale up that and improve the employability of the engineers, because I believe the requirement of engineers going forward for the technologies which we talked about is very important, because when you have to scale up, you require this mass of engineers to be able to work on these new technologies. So their academic curriculum and whatever they are actually experiencing as engineering needs to be improved. And so there is a big onus on the academic institutions and the industry and the government to work together in order to be making it enabling for this. So that's very important. And having said that, every industry, including the auto industry, has a challenge from a manpower perspective, skilling them for the same reason what we talked about. You have to it takes time to skill them, and then we have to also retain them and also provide them opportunities. And today's engineers, I believe, from India are very good. There's a lot of talent which is available. It's important to harness them and give them the right opportunity. And today we see a lot of them are also moving to the startup space because they experience and they want that challenge from the job. And that input from the startups today is actually coming into the auto industry also in a way, because when we look for technology, we're looking not just from academic institutions, but we are also looking from startups, that these new technologies, how we are able to harness this. So I think this is an ecosystem which we need to build further if we have to meet this challenging requirements. Apart from manufacturing, we need to have a scaling up of the R&D centers in India to do this design and engineering related work, and develop technologies which are going to be affordable, which are going to meet the requirements of the Indian customer. So yes, there is a challenge, but of course there is a huge opportunity. I think it's a great initiative. I think technology is something today is distinguishing products, and we need to talk about it. We also need to see how we can enable some of the technology developments to happen in India. This initiative of ETAuto to have this conference on various technologies for the auto industry, from digital to and various topics are going to be discussed here, is very, very important, I believe. And there's a lot of exchange of ideas and a lot of thought. I'm sure thought-provoking ideas are coming out, which will benefit the audience at large. And we need to continue to have these events at relevant intervals, so that we keep updating our information and knowledge and keep sharing some of this information. That's being pushed to the limit by everybody today, and last 2 years has proven that how the auto industry has pushed the boundaries and the limits in the COVID period to be able to have business continuity and yet develop products and launch them in a timely manner, develop new technologies also, and continue the work. I think that's pushing the boundaries. But having said that, the challenges which we talked about earlier, these are going to further provide opportunities for pushing those boundaries. I think it's a very apt theme. How can we push the boundaries further? I think is a good topic to deliberate on.